Namaste students. Today our topic for class 9 regarding chemistry is states of matter. States of matter. And in previous lecture we had discussed about classification of matter on the basis of physical properties. Then matter have different states. Matter have different states: solid, liquid, gas, plasma, Bose-Einstein, condensate, etc. But details knowledge of states of matter, in which we discuss about only solid, liquid and gas, and only introductory knowledge about plasma and Bose-Einstein condensate you have to study. Here one question is that why different states of matter arises? Why different states of matter arises? The answer of this question is due to variation of the characteristics of particles of matter responsible for different states of matter. In previous class we had also known about characteristics of particles of matter, in which we study about the particles of matter have a space between them, the particles of matter attract to each other, the particles of matter are continuously moving. Therefore, the particles of matter have a space between them. These are vary from one another. All matter have same interparticle space. All matter have same interparticle force. The rate of diffusion, all are different from one another. That's why matter have different states. So we have to discuss about solid, liquid, gas. So first of all, I discuss about solid state. The state of matter having fixed shape and fixed volume is known as solid. The state of matter having fixed shape and fixed volume. Here the term, new term, shape and volume. Shape means what? Shape, the external appearance of a body is known as its shape, and volume means a space occupied by a body. A space occupied by a matter known as its volume. Solid have fixed shape and fixed volume. That means matter having fixed shape and fixed volume is known as solid, and their examples are book, pen, chalk, duster, table, bench, etc. We see around us having fixed shape and fixed volume are said to be solid. Then after, types of solid. Solid are of two types: crystalline solid and amorphous solid. There are two types of solid. One is crystalline solid and amorphous solid. That solid having a regular three-dimensional arrangement of their particles, because we know that particles are building block of matter. So any matter is made up of particles, and that solid having regular three-dimensional arrangement of their particles in a solid is said to be crystalline solid. That solid is said to be crystalline in which their three-dimensional arrangement of particles are regular, and such type of solid is said to be crystalline solid. Examples: sodium chloride, diamond, quartz, etc. In simply pure substances, solid form of pure substance are example of crystalline solid. And amorphous in Greek word In Greek word amorphous means no form, that solids having not regular three-dimensional arrangement of their particles, that solids in which no regular arrangement of particles is said to be amorphous solid. Amorphous solid example: glass, rubber, plastic, etc. In general, impure substance having solid state, impure substance having solid state are example of amorphous solid. More details knowledge about this topic will be studied in higher classes. So only I introduce primary knowledge about crystalline solid and amorphous solid. In this syllabus, we have not studied. Now, we have to discuss about properties of solids. Solids have different properties, and these are number one, fixed shape. Then question is that why solids have fixed shape? Fixed shape due to strong intermolecular force. That means a strong intermolecular force. That means their particles are closely packed. That's why solids have fixed shape. Second one is that fixed volume. For volume, we depends upon the properties, that is intermolecular space, and solids have negligible intermolecular space. That's why solids have fixed volume due to negligible intermolecular space. Solids have fixed volume. Third property, solids are rigid. Rigid means unbending or inflexible. Rigid means unbending or inflexible due to their particles are closely packed. Their particles are closely packed. Solids are rigid because their particles are closely packed. Next one, solids have high density. Density means mass per unit volume. Mass per unit volume. Solids have high density. That's why so these are heavy. These are heavy. Solids have high density, so these are heavy. And why high density? Because their particles are closely packed and having a strong intermolecular force. Next one, solids are incompressible. Incompressible, that means they are not changes by compression into different states. That means solids are incompressible due to negligible intermolecular space. Dear students, next part of this properties will be discussed in next class. So your homework is complete in text problem of page number 3 in CRT and learn taught topics. Thank you.